Hey y'all, it's Andrea from Andrea's Cooktails, and it is citrus season. I don't know about y'all, but I've always thought that it was kind of weird that citrus season was in the middle of winter. But I guess it's great because it's a great preview for the flavors of summer and spring that we're about to experience. They have those bright, happy flavors, and we cannot wait for the sun to come out around here and for it to be warm and happy and bright. So today I'm going to be making one of my favorite citrus recipes. It's my spicy citrus salad. And here I use a lot of citrus and I use a really delicious spicy dressing. So the first thing that I'm going to do is make the dressing for you. And I'm just going to do the ingredients one by one so you can see how to do it. But it's important to just go to my website, andreascooktails.com, to get the full measurements and full recipe. So the first thing that I'm going to do, I've juiced a Meyer lemon. If you guys have never used Meyer lemon, you have got to start using it. It's around during citrus season, and sometimes you can get it. Sometimes they trickle in afterwards. But it is the most delicious flavor in the world. It's pretty much a mix between like a lemon and an orange. It's got that same citrus flavor that a lemon has, but it's a little bit sweeter. So I've juiced one Meyer lemon, and I'm just going to pour it into a bowl. The next thing I'm using for the dressing is white balsamic, and I'm using about a tablespoon of that just to give it a little bit more brightness. Then I'm using some honey because we need a little bit of sweetness in this dressing because it's going to have a lot of spiciness, so you're going to want some sweetness as well. Now the spiciness comes from coriander. So coriander has a very, warm flavor, and it almost has like a piney, citrusy flavor as well. So I like to put a little bit in here to just kind of warm the salad up. So I do about a teaspoon of that, and then the fun part is crushed chili pepper. So this is going to give us our spiciness, and it's a great contrast with the bright flavors of the citrus. So I do about 1/4 of a teaspoon of that. And then I just add a dash of salt and then a little grind of pepper. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start whisking all of this together. And I'm just going to slowly whisk in some olive oil. And here I use probably about 1/4 of a cup. I can't remember exactly what the recipe calls for, but I just kind of do it until it all comes together and is emulsified. And then we have our dressing. So this is what our dressing looks like. And it's good to go. It's ready to pour on the salad. So what I do here is I pour it over some arugula and spinach. Now I've chopped the arugula and spinach mixture just so it's not so chunky and it's easy to eat. So I just pour this right over the top. And then I'm just going to get in there with my hands and I'm going to mix it. Now I have clean hands. That's very important when you're in the kitchen. But one thing I want to point out about making salads, I think it's great to mix salads with your hands. I'm going to tell you why. The warmth of your hands almost helps wilt the spinach and the arugula. So whenever you mix it, you're not only wilting, but you're kind of getting that flavor of the dressing all over the salad. So by doing that, you have a very dressed, perfectly all over the place dressed salad. You can't really do that with tongs or even with salad mixers. That's my personal opinion. So we've got our salad there. Next thing we're going to do, we've got all of our citrus. So I have one grapefruit that I've sliced and cut the ends off here. I have 2 oranges that I've sliced and cut the ends off, and then I have 2 blood red oranges. So I'm just going to kind of, just because these are so pretty, just sliced just how they are, I just kind of layer them over the top of the salad. And I kind of put them all over the place just so there's kind of a bite everywhere and everybody can kind of serve themselves and get a little bit of everything. So layer, layer, cute, pretty, beautiful citrus salad. This salad's so beautiful, y'all. You just cannot have an easier, better presentation than this when you have guests over. So the next thing I'm going to use are red onions, and I'm just going to scatter them over the top. Now, some people don't like red onions. My husband is not a big fan, so I make it kind of easy just by putting them on the top so they can pick them off if they want to pick them off. So right over the top there. And then I'm just going to salt because our citrus needs just a little more flavor on it. There is some salt in that dressing, but we want our citrus to have salt on it as well. And then there you have it. The most beautiful citrus salad you're ever gonna see, and the most delicious because it's spicy and it's warm from the coriander, and it is absolutely delicious. So I didn't bring a fork over here, but I'm just gonna take one bite. I love the sharpness that you get from those red onions, but this salad has so much going on. It's a little bit sweet from the dressing. It's bright and happy and flavorful from all that citrus. And then it's warm from the coriander and spicy from the red pepper flake. You guys have got to try this salad. Go to AndreasCookTales.com for this salad recipe and for much more.